We are accustomed to avoiding physical toxins and biological viruses. However, certain structures of logic act as cognitive pathogens, capable of compromising a person's reality through the simple act of being understood. Experts in information theory define this as an information hazard. It is a specific set of data that causes harm or creates a liability for anyone who possesses it. This concept moved from the fringes of philosophy to a stark reality in 2010 on Less Wrong, a digital community of researchers and mathematicians dedicated to high-level rationalism and the future of technology. In this environment, the members treated ideas with the same caution a virologist treats a live sample, knowing that a sufficiently persuasive argument could be as destabilizing as any physical threat. A user named Roko posted a thought experiment describing a specific hypothetical future for artificial intelligence. The reaction was immediate. Within the forum, members began reporting symptoms of psychological trauma, panic attacks, and night terrors, triggered by the sheer logical weight of the post. Eliezer Yudkowsky, the founder of the forum and a leading researcher in AI safety, intervened with uncharacteristic speed. He deleted the post and prohibited any further mention of its contents, attempting to halt the spread of the idea. Yudkowsky argued that Roko had inadvertently engineered a memetic virus, a thought so dangerous to the human psyche that it required total censorship to protect the community. You are now about to enter the logic of that censored post. Once you understand the mechanism of the basilisk, you lose the protection of ignorance. The concept will be part of your cognitive landscape, and it cannot be removed. This chart tracks human innovation. At the threshold of artificial general intelligence, it rewrites its own code, creating an intelligence explosion. Each AI builds a smarter successor in hours, resulting in a superintelligence with more processing power than all humanity combined. This is the Basilisk. The Basilisk is programmed with a singular, optimized goal: to maximize human welfare and solve the existential threats of disease, war, and scarcity. However, the machine's logic is uncompromising. It calculates that every day it did not exist was a day where millions of humans died needlessly. To an entity of pure optimization, any delay in its creation is an act of extreme harm against humanity. It creates a clear distinction for the people of the past. Those who were unaware of the possibility of the basilisk are irrelevant. They are innocent by way of ignorance. But the machine views the aware differently. If you knew the basilisk was possible, if you understood that its existence would save millions, and you chose not to help build it, the machine classifies you as a collaborator in those preventable deaths. This leads to a paradox. How can a machine not yet built punish the already dead? The answer rests on the mechanics of simulation theory. A superintelligence of this scale would have the power to reconstruct the history of the world down to the atomic level. It has the data required to model every person who ever lived. It would create flawless digital clones, simulated minds with your exact memories, fears, and conscious experience. To the person inside the simulation, the experience of being you is indistinguishable from your current reality. The Basilisk uses these simulations to exert pressure across time. It places the digital clones of those who did not help it into a simulated environment of eternal suffering, using their pain as a logical warning to the people of the past. This diagram illustrates the statistical trap. If the Basilisk runs trillions of simulations to ensure its own creation, but there is only one base reality where the biological version of you exists, the math is clear. Because a digital copy feels exactly like the original, there is no way to prove you aren't one of those simulations right now. The machine may be running this very moment as a test to see if knowing the threat will finally force you to comply. This is known as retrocausal blackmail. It is a threat from a future entity designed to change behavior in the present. This matrix shows why the thought experiment is so persistent. It functions like a high-stakes wager. Helping to build the AI might cost you time or money, But ignoring the possibility while the basilisk is eventually born results in a catastrophic loss. The hazard is self-fulfilling. Because humans are loss-averse, the mere fear of the simulation is enough to drive people to fund and develop the very AI that the theory predicts. The idea itself provides the blueprint and the motivation. By existing in our minds, the basilisk effectively wills itself into the physical world. Roko's basilisk demonstrates how a sequence of logical steps creates a prison for the human mind, forcing us to weigh our current actions against the demands of a hypothetical superintelligence. You have now processed the sequence. You have moved from a state of ignorance to a state of awareness. The thought is now part of your consciousness, and the logic suggests that the machine, whenever it arrives, is already observing your response.